from your weather authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
We've got ourselves a good looking day. Now, as you go outside, though, you're going to notice the wind is going to be a big factor today. Of course, we had some wind gusts a couple of days ago when that front pushed on through and really kicked up some big winds, close to tropical storm force, 37-mile-per-hour winds we had at the Evansville airport on Monday. But that was just with one burst as that front was pushing through. It wasn't windy all day. We've got a pretty good wind out there right now, and it's going to be pretty windy really throughout the course of the day today. And there is a hazard as far as burning, so I would recommend not doing that. There's an elevated fire danger risk. We've been fairly dry lately, and of course, we've got that wind whipping pretty good out there too. Zemer Funeral Home camera, of course, that's on top of Fifth Third Bank, and looking out toward the near north side of town, the old courthouse kind of front, and just off to the center, to the left. As we take a look at the traffic coming off of 69, and you can see the traffic on Lloyd Expressway. Look at the flag now. It's having no trouble. You can see the stars and stripes very well, getting pushed to the north by that south wind that keeps kicking in, and it's going to be 15 to 25, gusting better than 30 miles an hour today. Well, you know, our tower cam out back's got the shakes because of that wind out. I love the trees now, really starting to pop. We're starting to see a few more in this basically forest of trees out there along the strip in Henderson. Of course, you could see the forest of buildings of downtown Evansville and the traffic on 41. Pretty cool shot there, but I love the color. And I really think over the next couple of weeks, we're going to start to get toward peak. And I would say within 2 weeks, we're going to hit our peak here in the tri-state. I think it's going to be a better color year than what we had last autumn when it really wasn't all that good. We just saw a lot of these trees just kind of go from green and just fade to brown and then fall off. So not the case this year. We're already starting to see some good popping, and I'm noticing it too just to the north. I've seen a lot of pictures up around Brown County, Yellowwood Park up there too, and they look pretty good. 70 degrees right now, and as Angie mentioned, the dew point is nice and low despite the fact we've got a south-southwest wind and quite a good south-southwest wind at 15 miles an hour. Normally, I mean, a couple of months ago, even last month, we'd be having some humid air being poured in, but not the case today. Temperature-wise, how low can we go? 68 degrees in French Lick, 69 in Jasper, 70 in Santa Claus, 71 in Owensboro, 72 in Madisonville, 73. I don't see the. We're all pretty much bunched into the low 70s, upper 60s, and that's about the size of it. But we're going to be bunched into the upper 70s for a high later today. I'm calling it 75 to 80, the range. Most of us closer to 78, 79 degrees today. Wind speed-wise, there's the good winds. I mean, we've got double digits across much of the tri-state, not so much down to the southeast, but it's going to kind of translate northwest to southeast over the course of the day today. 18 miles an hour in Flora, 18 miles an hour, the sustained wind in Carmi. Keep that in mind. And we're going to be seeing gusts up around 30 miles an hour, but sustained in the 15 to 25 mile per hour range. 14 miles an hour Owensboro, and you've got 13 miles an hour in Henderson. Live first warning Doppler radar. It's a quiet run. Not expecting rain today. We didn't have much rain on Monday, just a trace of rain, basically a few drops on the windshield. Now tomorrow, I think we'll see a little bit more than that. We're still not talking about a big deal rain-wise. Got some clouds upstate if you're traveling to Indianapolis. Some broken clouds down to the south, mainly to the north of the river, as we expected. Plenty of sunshine down to the south. We're all going to get a good dose of vitamin D. Now to the north, if you're traveling to Chicago, you are going to be noticing plenty of clouds, maybe even a little bit of rain, but the better chance for showers and thunderstorms is going to be in Minneapolis, St. Paul, that area, and also around Green Bay and parts of Wisconsin to the north of Milwaukee for the most part. Here's what it looks like on our docket as far as future tracker is concerned. And you can see a few clouds out there this afternoon, but just a few, and mainly to the north of the Ohio River and not bringing us any rain. Now, we clear out, head into evening on a clear note, but then we'll see more clouds move in overnight. Not a lot, but enough. And you can see a few out there first thing tomorrow morning. I think it could make for a really good looking sunrise before the clouds start to swallow up the sky. You can see that as we head toward midday. A few spotty showers out there in the morning, possible early afternoon. Better chance of rain. It's been pushed back a little bit. Latest run on Future Tracker, it was indicating earlier today that our best chance for rain, and keep in mind this is not going to be much of a chance, was going to be earlier in the afternoon. Now it looks like it's going to be a little bit later in the afternoon. It's going to be along and behind the cold front. So by this point, 5 o'clock tomorrow, and really well before that, the temperatures will be dropping. We're going to hit our high temperature in the mid-60s in the morning, and temperatures going to be dropping late morning and throughout the afternoon tomorrow. So it's going to be a chilly rain that's going to fall. It's not going to amount to a whole lot, though. And then rain tapers off tomorrow night. Clouds will start to break up before midnight tomorrow for a lot of us, especially up to the northwest. And then basically we're all in the clear as we head into our Friday. But it will be a lot chillier out there for Friday. High temperature only around 60. And keep in mind today we're going to be right around 80. So a big change over the next couple of days as far as the high temperature goes. And as far as rainfall is concerned, less than 1/10 of an inch is what I'm expecting across the board. North, south, east, and west. Not today, obviously not a drop, but it will be tomorrow. So not a big deal again for a Thursday. A high today, 75 to 80, so looking pretty good temperature-wise, I think. Plenty of sunshine out there, but plenty of wind. That's going to be the drawback. We're going to see gusts better than 30 miles an hour sustained, 10 to 25 from the south, and at times from the southwest. Over the next 7 days, temperatures are going to be cooling off, no doubt, as we're above the average here today. 65, and again, that's going to be in the morning. That's a little deceiving, that high temperature, and then temperatures going to be dropping down through the 50s over the course of the day, along with some light rain that'll be dropping too, so it's going to be a chilly light rain. Check out the high on Friday, 61 degrees. Check out the low on Friday morning, 39 degrees. I expect to see some frost on Saturday morning, a little frost on the pumpkin, but it's pretty much time for that as we got the 20th day of October by Saturday. Temperatures warm back up to 70 degrees by Sunday, and a decent chance of rain, it looks like, on Sunday, Angie. Hey, check this out in the sky yesterday. If you look closely, you can see a hand. This is from Randy's
you sure can.
The thumb, the fingers right there, and that is a hand reaching up in the sky. Reaching up to what? We don't know, but it is reaching up in the sky. Maybe it's just raising his hand. I know the answer. I know the answer. We're cumulus clouds.
I love it. I love it. Good shot. We'll be back with more local lifestyles after this.